Here we have a VW ID Buzz. Now this is a van version. They do like people carrier version as well, but this is actually a van. And the audio system in here is absolutely terrible. So basically what it has the ability to have like a three-way speaker. So on the door cards, which I'm going to show you in a second, has like two grill holes there, and basically a tweeter right on the top of the dash. But the tweeter on the dash is right at the front there, which doesn't really make sense anyway if I had it in there. But what was populated in here was just one mid-bass speaker. So if I show you that, it's this here, and that's it. That's all it had was that in each door, and nothing else. So it had no like high range speaker in there. So the ability of playing the full range just wasn't there. Yeah, so the quality of the speaker is really poor. It's typical paper cone speaker, very low wattage, 20 watts. 20 watts. So, and it's, you know, it's just a small speaker. It's like 5¼ inch speaker. That's all it has. No tweeters, no components, just basically that. Not even a coaxial. So it's sort of like it is poor. Being a van, it's got no rear speakers, so the stereo's only got front outputs, and that is it. So an audio upgrade is pretty much a given on one of these things, just so that you could enjoy the music when you're in there. Surprising, being a new van and how expensive these are to buy, they spend no money at all on the audio side of it. But there you go. So we'll put this away. So what we've done, we've basically fit an external amplifier integrated into the factory system. So it's just an inline amplifier, and replaced the speakers in the door. So now we've got components. So where this had nothing in there, we now got a tweeter in there and a 6-inch mid-bass in there. We've gone with the ground zero speakers. So just have a look at the dash, have a look at the interior. We had to take all that out just to get to the built-in amplifier so we could integrate into it. And as you can see, it's all down there. Right, so we've put a Phoenix Gold 8-inch subwoofer, and as you can see, it sits in there really nice. It's nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. We only just got it in there, but it's just a nice little fitment. So he's now got a sub in here as well, which give a nice all-round sort of sound. So from where you are, you can have a better look at the dash itself. So that's the entertainment system, which is, the factory screen that controls everything, the heaters as well as the car features and the audio. That is the factory amplifier, where we had to integrate into. So all of that comes out as one piece, hence we had to take it all out just to get to that, basically. So I'm just going to show you pictures of the door card when they were removed, and show you how it looked pre and then after we installed the speakers. We did a little bit of sound denting as well, just to help it out a little bit. Right, it's all done. Took us 2 days to do. It's not a complex install, but it does take a little bit of time, even something as basic as this is really. It's not that expensive as well, so it's a nice little upgrade if you want to do that without spending a huge amount of money. If you want to spread the cost, we do offer finance packages. It's like Karma, that sort of thing, and it just splits the payment out a little bit to help you out. Right, so you can see everything's all back together again. This is the stereo. You can't change the stereo in this. It's well integrated, so basically even to disconnect the charging port, you have to go into the screen there to disconnect it. So it does all the heat controls, everything basically to do with the vehicle as well as the entertainment system. So you can't change this, but what we can do is sort of improve the sound, and me just sitting here properly switches it all on. So these electric cars. Anyway, so what we've done, we've put an external amplifier so then we could basically enhance the upgraded speakers that we fitted in here, so it just sounds a lot louder as well, because it actually was really quiet and fuller. So it's like the full range. We put that sub box underneath here with the seat down. It's just nice. It's sort of like it projects the sound really nice. And what we've done, we put a little bass controller just here for the sub. So if you do want to turn it down, you could do it. It's a nice little neat positioning for it. It's not in the way, but easily accessible. So when you're driving along, you could just turn it down, turn it up, depending what you listen to. So yeah, so if you're into more dancey stuff, whack it up. So that's a audio upgrade on a Volkswagen ID Buzz.